Howdy guys, Attorney Walter Hnot, and I know I don't have the usual setup where basically there's a backdrop and all this cool stuff going on with the logos and letters, but that's because I'm in Maine and I'm prepping this whole video in preparation to go ahead and do a bunch of stuff to the main house. But with that said, let's get right to the topic at hand. Now, here's what you need to know. I know the lighting isn't perfect and I get it. Here's what you need to know. We're going to be talking specifically about those things that you can do in order to make sure that your medical records are consistently accurate when submitting them to the SSA. Why is that important? It's important because when the judges look at your medical records, they pull out all the inconsistencies, because each inconsistency to a judge is like finding a magical thing from Mario. It's like finding a hidden box, or if you're playing a first-person shooter video game, finding like one of those hidden skulls. For these judges, when they find inconsistencies, inaccuracies in the record from those judges, that's like the wow moment for them. If you're wondering, like, what's the like, whoa, that's it. Okay, let's get into this real quick. This is how you basically make sure that your doctor consistently delivers accurate medical documentation. Number one, and please remember to like, subscribe, leave 5-star reviews, and we'll go from there. Here we go. Number one. Bring a list of your impairments, symptoms, medications, side effects to the doctor's appointment. Now, we're going to have a few other things, so let me recover that one. Number one, when you go to your doctor, and I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't have to think about any of this stuff. Unfortunately, applying for disability benefits now is a way more involved process than it used to be. Okay, let's go through this again. Number one, bring a list of your impairments. Those impairments, the symptoms that you get from them, the side effects that you have from the medications, and the medications that you're taking. So impairments, the symptoms, the medications, and the side effects. Get that on a piece of paper. Okay? I know. It's because the thing isn't I know. Let me try this out. That's probably a little bit better. There you go. So the next thing that basically we have to cover is bring a single paragraph update on how your impairments have changed / gotten worse since the last visit with that doctor. Howdy, Linda Soto. Once again, number two, bring a single paragraph update on how your impairments have changed / gotten worse since the last visit that you've had with that doctor. Okay, number one, bring a list of impairments, their symptoms, medications, side effects. Number two, bring a paragraph of what has changed, what's gotten worse with your impairments. Number three, write out which doctors you have seen since your last visit with the doctor that you are now seeing. Very important. Write out which doctors you have seen since your last visit with the doctor that you are now seeing. Number four, if you can put this, like print it out or write it out on a colored piece of paper, something that's bright orange or neon or whatever, something that's bright. This is extremely helpful for the doctor to have it, see it, and stay on top of his pile. A lot of people don't realize how incredibly busy professionals are today. Lawyers, doctors, accountants. We are mass filing, mass reviewing everything because that's the only way to make money. The dollar is devalued so significantly. We don't make enough money as we need to do the same amount of work that we used to. So we're mass going through things as quickly as we can. Now, number five, remind the doctor at the end of your visit that you are going to get a copy of the records to give to the other doctors. This puts the doctor on notice that you intend to basically review them. You're going to get them. The doctor knows you're going to look at them. That's the whole point here. So let me summarize one more time. Here are the 5 things that you need to do in order to make sure that your doctor gives you consistently better medical records. Here we go. Number 1, bring a list of your impairments, the symptoms you have from your impairments, the medications you take, and the side effects from your medications. Number 2, bring a single paragraph update on how your impairments have changed or gotten worse since you last saw the doctor. Number 3, write out which doctors you've seen since your last visit with this doctor. Number 4, if you can put it on a like bright neon-y kind of orange, yellow, pink type of paper, even if you write it out on a heavier stock paper, that's important. Something like a fancy paper, whatever. The point is, have it be something that stands out, that is different from essentially the types of pieces of paper that the doctor will usually see. Let's see. Juju Apple, awesome. Thank you, Walter. You're the best. Thank you. I appreciate it. Linda Soto, howdy, howdy. Number 5, remind the doctor at the end that basically you want to get a copy of the records. Even if you're not getting a copy of them that day, say that to the doctor so that the doctor is aware that you intend to get a copy to hand out to the other physicians. What the doctor will be thinking at that point is, ooh, this patient is going to be reviewing this information to make sure that I've done an accurate job as the doctor, right? So if the doctor's sitting there going, oh, the patient's going to be reviewing it, and then other colleagues who could potentially actually send additional clientele his way are looking at the medical documents as well. And that's important because it makes the doctor pay especially, a strong amount of attention to doing a good job on those medical records. All right, guys. So the next video I'm going to be doing is basically on what are the types of mistakes that doctors traditionally make in medical records, and how does that hurt somebody who is applying for Social Security disability benefits. I will catch you a little bit later. I hope this video helped, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.